I was actually on the group that hired him for that group. Yeah, I figured he was long gone. Oh, I just made the name and I thought, oh,
You still there?
he would have been like that guy, eh? Yeah, that's the probation for one and over cases.
Yeah. Oh, I didn't see that.
He waited until the geese got out in the roads and he gave her hell and ran off. And they gave him 6 months probation.
Yeah, closer to God. People started. That's why I didn't come up. Let me know. Yeah, happy to help over again. So is there, I think you got a Bible.
We ended up.
Copy.
You got a viable option.
Good, I was like,
A cheaper viable,
but that's, yeah.
the price is.
Yeah.
No, that's what it is.
Well, good. I'm excited to hear what you decided.
Right, it's mine good enough. I need to. Oh, this is
Great. Excellent. I appreciate the update. Let me know when you have something, when you get close, and there's anything I can help with.
Yeah, I
didn't hear
anything. We'll get closer, yeah, works, I got what's final approvals next week.
Yeah, great, awesome.
I have some suggestions on your letter.
Oh, fine, yeah.
On the
Okay,
letter
cool.
you gave us yesterday.
Yeah, we'll talk.
I'll.
I didn't see it.
Bob,
Thank you.
talk to
Thank you
you
for
about
asking.
it.
Excellent, yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna have to say whatever. Yeah.
There are lots of good places. It's just. Baby, and some of them, you know, like, it's not. That's fine. Wow, technically, right, so.
Wow. Thank you very much, appreciate it.
That's in the whole of them though, is it? I thought there were.
There's already four in.
Nice to see we're gonna get a section street going. It just seems like that's been the works for a while.
Actually, if you wipe up, you should really get to the.
Yeah, I see. Thank you, Sean. I just wanted to go look at this Ron results in this first.
But they're not doing something. Yeah. Yeah. They need to concentration.
No, that's what I said.
No, that's not be, that's quite a bit. Yeah.
I was just looking to see. No one insists.
Yeah, everybody's stuff on the offensive watching all of this. Yeah. He's trying to. So I think that's, all right. That means they have my.
585, highway 210.
Yeah, it's
Just look. Ellen owns this. Okay, and who owns this one? So these guys own this whole. All of this, all 7 squares.
Did you come to that on these? Okay, okay, yeah. All right, thank you.
So she just has this for family and whatever. the case, you know. And then Lieutenant is here with them and Helen was this. Who owns all this over here? It's a trust. Well, I know.
No, it's,
No, I'll look it up later, but the.
It's terrible. It's out your way. So you just remind, or you just. But I think we're soon to talk that out. And then. Heck about this 10 acres, I mean. Maybe I should say heck about it, but if you had those there. That would bring this thing down and then we could focus going this way. Yeah. And then you could focus going this way. I was just looking to see if what I was thinking was. Halfway accurate, my mouse isn't good. And how did you done, I know that. Offense. Yeah, it shows you out there, there's Jackson. He was stuck. Yeah. No. So it was that kids once. That's why I got flyer. Actually, there's a service. Oh. You would name that for distribution, but I. Yeah, I don't have to, but right now. That's what I did. Like that. You look at. I mean, they're officially, they are going. That's not. Yeah. But I mean. No, yeah, because I mean, services very long. And so, I just really think this needs to. Give all county. We pay over the fund, and I know it's usually. So I think that's gonna be a fun, wireless things. So I wouldn't even just go back. Yeah. But I mean, that's. Yeah. You need to start out. I don't understand. Yeah.
No, we can't mix.
Underneath, I mean, what.
I try to agree, absolutely.
I think there's pressure going in it too.
Hopefully everything's kind of out of the hedge and they don't get it.
Right, I get that.
And the water meter pressure. And he's got.
And the other, I just think this. Oh. That's not usually the popular road. So, I mean, to me, that's just. What's in that track? Yeah. There's one other thing I was with. It's over. Annexation. But you were holding what says for versus a Catholic. So I mean, that's just not until what the bill rates are, county versus city on these things, but it would be hard. So there's a big. Yeah, there might be some benefit of the person measurements.
Hi, Jeff. Going pretty good?
Project. I haven't got off the video.
Bike trail. Oh, no, it hasn't. No, no, it's March.
So the laws pretty deadly if I say we're going to do it, right?
Oh, yeah. Yep.
They don't start till
It's your house.
It says construction anywhere. I can't tell the back line. I think I can see it. It's hard to tell.
Excuse me, sir.
Oh,
Yeah, I got it.
we could maybe identify better on the plans which exact trees.
Yeah, yeah. It's hard to look at the- it's what they are, so.
Yeah,
Hammers are pretty big.
Yeah.
It's like-
Yeah, what is this?
It's construction. DOT of the road. Like at least it's just one, but doesn't really identify that, and I think I know, it's like, it's almost like that. Eventually, that's just the, that's.
yeah, that's what that's about. No.
Thanks, whatever you did.
Yeah, somebody, let me see if we can maybe put a ribbon around them or stake them or something.
Through your trails.
Now, this thing, I let it sit.
I thought it was gonna come out and get it going, but it's like. Fine forever. I think it's so with that.
Yeah, at the north end it does. Yeah, let me, okay, let me,
I think this thing still got.
you know, we don't want to take any out that we don't need to, so. Yeah.
Just taking down, especially the eye or just because of equipment. Some guys like to leave the stumps on high, so they push them
Oh,
out. So
yeah,
leave them
scrap
all low, so you
Yeah.
know, visits to get back over, like a push them out. In fact, it was- So you can show it out. Yes. Yeah. So that's good to see. So, yeah.
Yeah, no, we don't.
Yeah.
I would think leave them a little bit up even.
Yeah. Have big mountains for those in. That far as it grows. Yes, you guys can.
I think that's, you guys.
I wish we all do that, but.
Okay, I'll find out tomorrow.
They were going.
Maybe we can look at it.
Isn't that weird that happens?
Thanks for all those comments on Quick Start. I went through all those. I got those added.
That was bad. Access in there.
Yeah.
Steve,
Yep, I got that picked up. Yeah, I got that. And I liked your idea of putting it on the plans, not just buried in the notes. Cause that happened before over.
It's similar to that, it gets a whole, so it doesn't have to start. All this on. It's like, oh,
Said reading this file, it's taking us less than you. But last time it took 2 hours, basis, so I do it.
It's just nice. Sometimes they just leave it there, not do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe one kill. Not doing it, said about inflating that. I don't see any others.
It's hard, I control it all.
I think there's just a lot of. A lot of things in there that. Somebody else. Sorry, guys, I'll make sure.
No.
I just thought of that.
These are all different ordinances. I'm sorry. I wish we could though. Yeah.
Get that out.
Difficult. What I'm here for. Oh, I got your email on Friday. I have called twice. I have not heard back. Okay. So I will call again. Okay. And we're getting an answer prepared on that issue. Yeah.
They're the old ground.
Good evening. The time is 6 p.m. I will call to order the January 27th meeting of the Huxley City Council. Roll call, please.
Murphy,
Here.
Etcher,
Here.
Roberts, here, Mulder,
Here.
Rigler,
Here. Thank you. And we are streaming live on YouTube. Need a motion to approve the agenda as presented.
I'll give you a motion.
Motion Mulder. I'll second. Second, Mr. Rigler. Any discussion? Hearing none. All those in favor, please respond with aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Motion carries. Before we get to public comment, I'm going to ask the Ames Regional Economic Alliance to come forward and provide an update for us.
Good evening, Mr. Mayor, members of council. Happy to see you tonight. Travis Tolliver on behalf of the Ames Regional Economic Alliance and the Huxley Business and Community Alliance. I gave you an update that's in front of you. Just kind of go through that real quick. Since the last time I addressed the council, we had a couple more events for the end of 2025. You see on November 20th, we hosted a Huxley Business Breakfast, Huxley Communications, which was well attended. Want to thank the mayor for coming by and helping to open that up for us. We had James McPartland from the IJAG High School specialist over at Ballard Schools come and talk to us about internships and possible career opportunities for high schoolers. That was really well received through local businesses and others in the area. And I know that he's already been contacted by several of those businesses as well. So that was a success. And then also with our retailers, December 4th through the 7th, hosted Huxley Holidays, which was a partnership with multiple businesses in the town. It's featuring different events throughout the holiday there before the holiday through the 4 days there. And that was a success for them as well. Also want to point out, coming up in 2026, we've already laid out our events for the year. We're starting off next month with a business learn over lunch featuring friends from Center for the Industrial Research and Service area through ISU, which is also called CIRRUS. Derek Thompson, who some of you may know, is going to be giving that overview to our businesses and showing them how they can utilize CIRRUS to help them with their business plans. We're also working on a promotional event with retailers called Huxley Hop and Shop. It's to be a spring event taking place in conjunction with the city's Easter event on the 28th of March, 8 to 12. Bags will be given out there at the park to attendees. There'll be some coupons inside there for retail businesses, so people would go and shop locally here. And then also in one of those special bags will be a golden egg, and they might have some special fun prizes for that one person. So excited to be working on that. We've got more social events coming up at Anthem in April, Vision Bank in June. Our area YP, our Young Professionals Group, will be hosting an event at Flight in June as well. October 1st, we'll have another business social at South Story Bank. Then I'm working with Huxley Communications and PCmatic here in town on hosting a cybersecurity awareness event for not only businesses, but also consumers here in the community as well. That'll be later on in October. We're looking at possibly October 5th. Then Huxley Business Breakfast again, annually as it usually is on November 12th. Huxley will participate in Small Business Saturday, which is the Saturday after Thanksgiving on November 28th. And then we will conclude the year again with Huxley Holidays, which will be on December 5th. It'll be a one-day event this year from 4 to 8. Our current investor list, so you see there in front of you, Alliant Energy, Ballard Schools, Fairway, Huxley Communications, PCmatic, Renaud Engineering, South Story Bank and Trust, and Vision Bank. We've enhanced our tab on your website, featuring a place for all of our monthly newsletters that you receive to live, as well as being able to list our supporting investors and linking to their websites as well. And speaking of newsletters, you should be getting those on the first Friday of the month. I do apologize. January's was late. That was completely my fault, but it did go out the next Monday or Tuesday, I believe it was. So, but we try to get those into your inboxes on the first Friday of the month. We'll start supporting that newsletter with features of our business investors, and we'll be doing that as well on the city's Facebook page. We'll try to schedule those every other week, and then on the off weeks, we'll just do some fun facts, some little tidbits about Huxley. It's just some fun things to be able to fill in the gap and increase the traffic that's going to your Facebook page. I did run a stat on your Facebook page, and in year 2025, your engagements went up 260 some odd percent. And so we're hoping to increase that even more. I'm not saying that that was all us, but at the same time, the more that we add to that Facebook page, the more traction it gets and more people see it. And so hopefully more exposure to the businesses of Huxley and the community events that happen here. So I'm happy to entertain any questions that you might have at this time. Hearing none, I will dismiss myself. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Travis. Moving along in the agenda tonight, up next is public comment. Before I ask for any public comments, I will note that we do have a public hearing coming up here shortly. So if you want to be heard on the rezoning at Highway 210 and 560th, you'll have an opportunity to speak on that during that public hearing. That's item 4A. Aside from that, is there anybody wishing to be heard this evening on any agenda or non-agenda items? This would be your opportunity to speak. Please just ask that you come to the lectern and start with your name and address. Oh, okay. Let's hold off to the public. Yep, I'll let you know in just a minute. Thank you, though. Anybody else wishing to be heard on anything other than the rezoning this evening? Okay. Seeing no one rise, we'll move along to that public hearing. That's item 5A this evening. The time is 6:05, and I will open the public hearing. Now would be the opportunity for anybody in the public wishing to be heard on this to come forward and speak. This is a one-way conversation. It's an opportunity for you to give council your thoughts or opinions on the rezoning, but it's not an opportunity for council to respond to any questions or comments. Council will have the opportunity here shortly to provide their thoughts if they've got any that they'd like to make. But at this time, anybody from the public wanting to be heard on the rezoning is certainly welcome to come forward. Do ask that you limit your time to 5 minutes. And again, I'll remind you that it's a one-way conversation. Just ask that you start with your name and address, please. So, sir, or anybody.
Thank you. My name's Corey Larson. I live at 16575 Northeast 22nd Street in Huxley, Iowa.
Thank you.
I'm representing today an adjacent landowner. I'm a member of Larson Brothers LLC. In that LLC, there are 3 members, myself, Shane Larson, and Andrew Larson. I have their proxy. I'm here to discuss the proposed for rezoning of A1 Agricultural Holding District R5 planned unit development. I have a statement that I'd like to read. I want to be respectful and direct. The information provided to the public and to this council is incomplete, and it would be irresponsible to approve this rezoning at this time. First, the city or the public has not been given the baseline information needed to make an informed decision. The PUD document is missing critical details. If I recall, it's really just a sentence, maybe inclusive of 9 words describing an industrial project as a cold storage type project. There's no traffic impact study. There's no infrastructure analysis, no environmental assessment or stormwater plan, no information on building massing, screening, lighting, noise, or emergency response requirements for a 300,000 square foot cold storage facility operating 24 hours a day. These omissions are significant. Second, infrastructure at Highway 210 and 560th Avenue has not been shared. The scale of what is being proposed requires diligence. A facility generating 100 to 125 tractor trailer movements per day with 150 employees or FTEs will place heavy burdens on secondary roads that were never designed for industrial freight type traffic. Remember, there is also an existing church and cemetery to address. Without engineering studies and road capacity evaluations, this council cannot know the safety impacts, the long-term cost to taxpayers, or the infrastructure improvements that may be required. This information should be shared to citizens and adjacent landowners. Third, as an adjacent landowner, we have serious concerns about safety, property value impacts, 24-hour noise and light pollution, stormwater runoff, increased tractor trailer traffic, vehicle, service, and vendor traffic, as well as the introduction of industrial intensity into the agricultural setting. The rezoning would be fundamentally and permanently changed the character and use of the surrounding area. Fourth, this proposal raises legal concerns. Iowa Code 414.5 grants adjacent landowners the right to submit a formal protest, which we have done. More importantly, Iowa courts have constantly ruled that rezoning, which benefits a single private party without clear public purpose, amounts to illegal spot zoning. Spot zoning occurs when a single parcel is given a zoning classification inconsistent with surrounding properties, typically to the benefit of a private owner instead of advancing the community's comprehensive plan. Nothing presented thus far demonstrates alignment with the city's comprehensive plan. The city is bound by principles of proper zoning practice. Iowa case law, Herman versus City of Des Moines, and Perkins versus Madison County. These both confirm spot zoning is illegal because it benefits one private party and not the public purpose. Furthermore, Iowa Code Chapter 352 Agriculture Land Preservation Program. The goal of that is to protect agricultural land from non-agricultural development, preserve soil, protect open space, and prevent conservation to urban areas. 352.10 and 352.12 define regulations and additional protections and to meet planning obligations. Additional Iowa Code Chapter 335 County Zoning Enabling Act includes multiple provisions that must follow comprehensive plans, protect agricultural use, and avoid arbitrarily rezoning. This is not about being against growth or development. It's about ensuring development is done properly, transparently, with complete information, and in a manner that protects the community and the taxpayers. None of that is possible without the missing studies and information I've disclosed. For these reasons, I'm respectfully requesting that the council delay or deny the rezoning until a complete PUD documentation is completed, full traffic and environmental studies, and a demonstrated alignment with the comprehensive plans are provided. Thank you for your consideration. Can I also ask that the letter received and dated on January 26th of 2026 be filed and made part of this record?
Yep, thank you for your comments. Council did receive a letter from Mr. Shane Larson dated January 26th. I'm sure that's the one you're referring to. We did receive
Yes.
that and we will file that. So
Thank you.
appreciate it. Thanks for your comments. Anybody else wishing to be heard this evening? Please, sir. Just ask that you start with your name and address, please.
John Kowalik, 2151 Northeast 166th Avenue, Huxley. I'd like you all to consider what was just said adamantly. I just want to offer a safety thing concerning this reading right here with the Brendelin farm. I've lived at that address since December of '01, so that's 25, 26 years. Since the freeway has been under construction, I have called the DOT at least 3 times, adamantly saying, send your water truck to the gravel road, which I believe is 560th in Polk County. And every now and then they would send their derelict water truck that they kept parked at the acreage that's now defunct, and they would wet that road down. 2 days later, it was worse than the whiteout we had north of Ames 2 or 3 Thursdays ago. Whenever there's a southern wind and no rain, there's no visibility. I prevented a head-on crash one day myself. Had a guy coming up behind me, going real fast. I knew I had a car ahead of me. I swung out, put my hand out the window, put up the universal stop system. He locked up his brakes, and in less than 10 seconds, a car crossed us going south. He would have hit that car going head on. Why does a guy sitting in his office looking at the window have to call the DOT of Iowa to say, send out your derelict water truck? And the reason I say it's a derelict is I don't think it has license plates. I think it's an old piece of junk that they put on the scene when they watered the freeway down, but they needed to be doing 560th. My big thing is safety. I've lived there for 25 years. There will be winds from the south again if this goes through. And if Huxley is only going to pave it halfway, I've got 25 years of history of how Story County takes care of that gravel road. They don't use calcium chloride. I've never seen it. And there will be now semi trucks on that half mile of gravel road. Once again, big safety issue. And then to bring up another point I brought up 2 weeks ago, I still don't know why we don't have a temporary sign at the new roundabout ahead of the roundabout that says roundabout ahead. I'll use the example of a person who hasn't been to Huxley for 2 or 3 years, where my dad coming to visit. They're going 55 miles an hour and slamming on their brakes. What is this? What is this? It's a roundabout in the middle of nowhere. We have stop sign ahead signs. We have yield ahead signs. We have, intersection ahead, but we don't put up a roundabout ahead sign. It is so basic. People tell me it's the DOT. People tell me, no, it's Anthem's job. I don't care whose job it is. Who's going to tell the parents of the 15-year-old who gets killed? That is a problem. That is a lawsuit waiting to happen. My biggest issue is safety, especially on that last half mile of gravel. And I think I'm close to 5 minutes. Thank you for listening.
We appreciate your comments this evening, sir.
Mr. Mayor, Council, thank you for taking this up this evening. My name is Dylan Klein with the Ames Alliance, also not a citizen of Huxley, at 304 Main Street in Ames, but we are the economic development organization that works with the city of Huxley for business development, and this falls squarely in that case. So David and I have been working with the team on Project Lion and their representatives for well over a year. I've been working with the company for nearly 3 years now to help them locate in this region, and they have been enamored with Huxley for the time that we have been working with them. And so it's really exciting to me that we are to the point where we are talking about annexation of this property. I'm sorry, rezoning of annexation is done. Thank you. Rezoning of this property. I was reviewing before I left my office this evening, the comprehensive plan, and noticed it's from 2013. And I find it really interesting thinking back on the folks that put that together in 2013 and them imagining 13 years later that Huxley would have the opportunity to be developing industrial property on the south side of 210. In the comprehensive plan along 210 there, it is highway oriented commercial, which is a natural gateway to industrial uses. You see that to the north in Blue Sky Commons. I'm not obviously an engineer or a legal expert, but I know that a lot of work has been done for the RISE grant that we were successfully awarded for about $2 million to support the road improvements and for at 210 and 560th. And the paving 560th and the new road that would public road that would access this property. So a significant study went into that as a DOT project for traffic impact study and that sort of thing. And then a significant study has gone into also infrastructure plans to support this. And we are finalizing an application for the EDA to support significant dollars to cover the balance of the RISE, or the funding for the road that was not covered by the RISE, and also a significant portion of the utilities. So with those two grant programs, if we're successful in the EDA application, the impact on Huxley from a financial standpoint will just be to the benefit of Huxley from being able to take advantage of those property taxes directly. What else does Huxley get from this? Obviously, the job creation. The number of jobs that will come along with this. I mentioned previously the property taxes that will benefit the community of Huxley now that this project will the property's been annexed. We're talking about rezoning. This project in the capital investment that the company is looking to make will provide significant tax base to the community of Huxley, not for 5 years or 10 years, but these types of projects with the construction costs and capital investment are 50-year projects. So this is multi-generational investment. So, and the infrastructure that will go around to support this in the roads and the utilities are being designed to support and other additional industrial growth that likely will happen in this region as property owners decide that they want to participate in that. So this is an amazing opportunity for the community of Huxley. The rezoning will just allow for the community to take advantage of this fantastic opportunity. And hopefully we will be celebrating a groundbreaking here this spring for Project Lion. Thank you very much.
Thank you for your comments. I'm sorry, sir. Everybody gets one opportunity to speak, so I do apologize. Is there anybody else from the public wishing to be heard this evening? Okay. With that, I'd ask for a motion to close the public hearing.
I give you a motion.
Motion, Mr. Mulder.
Give you a second.
Second, Ms. Roberts. Need a roll call?
Mulder,
Yes.
Murphy,
Yes.
Roberts. Yes. Etcher,
Yes.
Rigler,
Yes.
Okay, moving along this evening, item 4A1 is a motion to approve ordinance number 556, which is an ordinance amending the municipal code of the city of Huxley by rezoning property owned by the Brendelins from A1 to R5 PUD. This is the first reading. I need a motion on this.
I'll give you a motion.
Motion by Mr. Mulder.
Hold on for a second.
Second by Mr. Rigler. And before we proceed, I want to inquire, Aaron, is a supermajority required on this? We've been down this path here recently, and the letter raised that question. Can you address that, please?
Yeah, we have, with the information that we have today, can you confirm you're not an adjacent property owner? Is that correct?
We need to make,
I am. I'm sorry.
can you define adjacent?
Are you within the,
Is my fence touching their fence?
within the 200 feet of the area? Okay. Yeah, so with the information that we have today, the process that we have today, it does not trigger the supermajority vote.
Okay, thank you very much for that.
Can I ask for clarification? On the petition, all lines. Does it not require 100%, what you call it,
The supermajority vote.
supermajority vote? Don't we have one adjacent landowner that is in opposition, which is more than 20%?
The 20%, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you. So the 20% is the property surrounding. And so if I had asked the city manager to pull the amount of property surrounding, and so what you own does not trigger that 20%.
How would I directly across the road?
Should have been 200 feet. Yeah.
From the west side of 560.
Yes.
Can you pull that map up there, Barb? Page number 10.
Because the road, the east-west road is 1,250 feet, 1,500 feet, forest. Quarter mile.
Show that. Then I was clarifying, I thought it was 20% of the landowners. I didn't see that it said 20% of the land.
It reads. Owners of 20% or more of the property, which is located within 200 feet. You're welcome.
It's not the green, the green property, it's immediately south of the cemetery. Pardon, so you're immediately south of the cemetery, straight up point out on the. There is something. Around. Between the cemetery and maybe it's not like.
And as what was required as part of the rezoning app is they notified us of the folks that were within 200 feet. That's either the Brennan property, it's the property owned by Deborah Beach, it's a life estate, Mr. Helen, and then Shane Larson are the ones that are within that 200 feet boundary.
Okay, appreciate that. Forrest, there has been concern raised about traffic in this area, and I know you've started looking at that. Could you provide any information to council regarding traffic concerns and or infrastructure ability to serve this parcel?
So we have completed a traffic impact study, and we have submitted that to the Iowa DOT. And there is a roundabout proposed at the intersection of Highway 210 and 560th. That was part of the RISE application, grant application that was been approved by the DOT. We are paving with concrete, 560th, half mile from Highway 210 south, the half mile, that'll be concrete, paved with concrete. Similar to 560th north of 210, it'll look very similar. So we have looked at the traffic impacts. So there will be a sanitary sewer system and a water distribution system that will be extended to this parcel.
And stormwater management will have to be addressed.
Stormwater management will have to be addressed. We have not seen the site plan yet for this site. Preliminary drawings are showing that they are looking at putting stormwater detention on the north side of their development, and that water flows east under the interstate.
Yeah, appreciate that information. Questions and concerns from council or comments?
I don't know if I have questions, just for transparency.
we would love to pave that entire road, but we can't because it's not a road at this point. So we are doing our due diligence for that other half mile, just for the safety concerns. So I wanted to bring that up.
Also, with that being said, we have made contact with the county several times. I personally went over with the mayor and one other council member to one of the supervisor meetings requesting assistance, basically requesting that we'd pay 50, they pay 50, and they had no desire in doing anything. So I would suggest maybe contacting your county officials also in reference to the road. We understand it's a problem too, but we can't, at this point, we can't do anything other than what's in the city limits.
Yeah, I'll offer support to that too. I was one of the councilmen that presented to the city or to the county supervisors over there, trying to get them to pave that before 210 closed and get that taken care of. Cause I also understand the concerns on safety and was concerned about that. It's a isolated stretch for them. It's, you know, it's not connected to any of their rest of their, it's just rogue. And I know, you know, we tried to figure out how to work out a deal there, but they're just not interested. So I think we need to talk to the county about getting that restway paved or turn over jurisdiction to somebody else so that it can be properly handled. So.
Thank you. Any final comments from council?
I'd just add to what's being said with this. If anybody wants to voluntarily come in to the city in them two properties where it gives us city rights to the end of that road, we would be more than happy to address how to pave that half a road. We just can't do it without owning it. Yep, so if somebody wants to voluntarily come in, which would add that into the city limits, we would be more than happy to sit down and discuss options with people. Yeah, and that can be either side of the road. And I'd also say with that, especially for ag ground coming in the city limits, it's not changing anything. If anything, it's keeping your taxes basically flat. So it's not like the city's asking you to do any more. It's not really going to change anything other than the fact that you're going to belong within the corporate limits. So if you're interested, please reach out.
Okay, appreciate those comments. Is it a point of order, sir, or what's it? Go ahead, sir. It's brief.
Was there a traffic study that was done to have it enter from 210? That would save having to keep that, right? Also save traffic here.
We talked to the IODOT about that. They will not allow an intersection to be close to their ramps. So we had to even be further west in the Bear Drive for an entrance. And then it'd be a totally separate road going through the middle of Brendalin's property to get there.
I just want to challenge. It feels as if this is becoming a fast track approach to a pretty important new development. Just south of there, the Elkhart exit. Off the highway, there's a new development. It is commercial and has 3 other lots that are zoned light industrial. And it has access off of the east-west road. I get that the DOT is saying no, but it requires variance in planning and design to come up with a compromise. Right? So it's unclear to me why you can't consider and pursue that in addition further. Because it really seems silly using a secondary road to access a facility of this nature in an east or west fashion. The amount of the tax base money spent to accommodate that just seems excessive.
Okay, I appreciate your comments, sir. With that, not hearing any further comments from council, I would ask for a roll call, please.
Etcher,
Yes.
Rigler,
Yes.
Murphy,
Yes.
Roberts. Yes. Mulder,
Yes.
Okay, motion carries. For those that are interested, the next step in this process ultimately will be a site plan approval. Forrest alluded to that. I don't know that we have a timeline on that. But the site plan will need to address obviously a number of issues, as well the improvements to 210 and 560th and the 560th improvements. So,
Mr. Mayor, I would, we'll have a plat of survey that will probably come to council at the second meeting in February. It's for the road right away along the Brennan property, as well as some ground that Project Line is purchasing for the lift station and the booster pump station. We expect the site plan to hit the March meeting for P and Z. Is kind of what they're timing. There's just not enough time to get it in for February 16th, but we've been in contact with ISG and they anticipate getting a plan to us here shortly. And I think they're looking to hit the March meeting for that. So.
okay, thank you. Yep. So please follow along the P and Z agendas you can find online, and then ultimately the city council agenda as well will address those items. So, and you'll have opportunity for input at those meetings as well. Moving along, I need approval for the consent agenda. Do I have a motion?
Give you a motion.
Motion, Mr. Mulder.
Give you a second.
Second, Ms. Roberts. Any comments? Roll call, please.
Murphy,
Yes.
Roberts,
Yes.
Mulder,
Yes.
Rigler,
Yes.
Etcher,
Yes.
Okay, item 6A, I need a motion to approve resolution 26008, approving a 2026 CIP purchase for upgrading the SCADA system equipment and software for the wastewater department. Motion.
I'll offer a motion.
Motion Rigler,
Give you a second. for
second
discussion.
Roberts.
Wastewater superintendent is here if you have any questions, but he kind of laid it out, I think, in his memo. It was in the CIP that was approved for this current budget year. And I think we provided the funding source. It is just coming out of his general operating expenses to pay for that.
Appreciate that.
So just point of order, and you addressed it in your paperwork, AJ, so I appreciate that. For just the two bids, we're fine based on.
He actually had reached out to 4 different companies, but only received 2 bids, and the others just weren't interested in.
Just making sure everybody was okay.
Okay, thank you for that. Any further questions? Roll call, please.
Mulder, Roberts,
Yes.
Rigler,
Yes.
Murphy,
Yes.
Etcher,
Yes.
Moving along, item 6B this evening is a resolution 26009, authorizing the payment of economic development business support program dollars to Finsky's LLC. Need a motion.
Make a motion.
Motion Roberts.
Second.
Second, Mr. Mulder. Any questions? Comments? Roll call, please.
Roberts,
Yes.
Rigler,
Yes.
Murphy,
Yes.
Etcher,
Yes.
Mulder,
Yes.
Okay, these next 3 are going to take a bit. I need a motion to approve ordinance number 556. It's an ordinance amending the city code of Huxley by amending chapter 63 speed regulations. First reading. Need a motion.
I'll give you a motion.
Motion, Mr. Murphy.
Second.
Second, Mr. Etcher. Any questions on this? First reading. Roll call, please.
Murphy,
Yes.
Mulder,
Yes.
Rigler,
Yes.
Etcher,
Yes.
Roberts,
Yes.
Okay, now I'd ask for a motion to suspend the rules to waive the second and third readings. Need a motion.
I'll make a motion.
Motion Etcher.
I'll second.
Second Murphy. This will take a 4/5 vote. Roll call, please.
Etcher,
Yes.
Roberts,
Yes.
Murphy,
Yes.
Mulder,
Yes.
Rigler,
Yes.
Okay. Need a motion to approve ordinance number 556, amending chapter 63, the second reading. Need a motion. Motion Etcher.
Second.
Second Mulder. Roll call, please.
Mulder,
Yes.
Rigler,
Yes.
Etcher,
Yes.
Roberts,
Yes.
Murphy,
Yes.
Okay, need a motion to suspend the rules and waive the third reading.
I'll give you a motion.
Motion Mulder,
Second.
second Roberts. So we'll take a 4/5 vote. Roll call, please.
Mulder,
Yes.
Murphy,
Yes.
Roberts,
Yes.
Rigler,
Yes.
Etcher,
Yes.
Need a motion to approve the third reading of ordinance number 556, amending chapter 63.
I'll offer a motion.
Motion Rigler,
Second.
second Etcher. Questions? Roll call, please.
Rigler,
Yes.
Etcher,
Yes.
Roberts,
Yes.
Murphy,
Yes.
Mulder,
Yep.
Okay, we need to go through that two more times. Need a motion to approve ordinance number 557. It's an ordinance amending the city code of Huxley by amending chapter 65, stop or yield required. First reading, need a motion.
Give you a motion.
Motion Roberts,
I'll second.
second Rigler. Any comments? Roll call, please.
Roberts,
Yes.
Etcher,
Yes.
Rigler,
Yes.
Mulder,
Yes.
Murphy,
Yes.
Need a motion to suspend the rules and waive the second reading of ordinance number 557. Need a motion?
Motion.
Motion Roberts,
Second.
second Etcher. So we'll take a 4/5 vote. Roll call, please.
Etcher,
Yes.
Rigler,
Yes.
Murphy,
Yes.
Roberts,
Yes.
Mulder,
Yes.
Okay, now I need a motion to approve the second reading of ordinance number 557, amending chapter 65.
Give you a motion.
Motion Murphy,
I'll second.
second Rigler. Roll call, please.
Murphy,
Yes.
Mulder,
Yes.
Rigler,
Yes.
Etcher,
Yes.
Roberts,
Yes.
Okay, now I need a motion to suspend the rules and waive the third reading of ordinance number 557, amending chapter 65.
Make a motion.
Motion Etcher,
I'll second.
second Mulder. So we'll take a 4/5 vote. Roll call, please.
Etcher,
Yes.
Roberts,
Yes.
Murphy,
Yes.
Mulder, Rigler,
Yes.
And finally, need a motion to approve the third reading of ordinance number 557, amending chapter 65.
I'll offer a motion.
Motion Rigler,
Second.
second Etcher. Roll call, please.
Rigler,
Yes.
Mulder,
Yes.
Murphy,
Yes.
Roberts,
Yes.
Etcher,
Yes.
And finally, need a motion to approve the first reading of ordinance number 558. It's an ordinance amending the city code of Huxley by amending chapter 69, no parking zones. Motion,
Give you a motion.
motion Roberts,
Second.
second Mulder. Any comments, questions? Roll call, please.
Roberts,
Yes.
Etcher,
Yes.
Rigler,
Yes.
Mulder,
Yes.
Murphy,
Yes.
Okay, I would entertain a motion to waive the second reading of ordinance number 55, suspend the rules and waive the second reading of 558. Need a motion.
I'll make a motion.
Motion Etcher,
Second.
second Murphy. So we'll take a 4/5 vote. Roll call, please.
Etcher,
Yes.
Roberts,
Yes.
Murphy,
Yes.
Mulder,
Yes.
Rigler,
Yes.
Need a motion to approve the second reading of ordinance number 558, amending chapter 69.
Give me a motion.
Motion Mulder,
Second.
second Rigler. Roll call, please.
Mulder, Rigler,
Yes.
Etcher,
Yes.
Roberts,
Yes.
Murphy,
Yes.
All right, now I need a motion to suspend the rules and waive the third reading of ordinance number 558.
Give you a motion.
Motion by Murphy, second
Second.
by Etcher. So we'll take a 4/5 vote. Roll call, please.
Murphy,
Yes.
Mulder,
Yes.
Rigler,
Yes.
Etcher,
Yes.
Roberts,
Yes. Good job keeping all that straight.
Finally, I need a motion to approve the third reading of ordinance number 558, amending chapter 69.
I'll make a motion.
Motion Etcher, second Mulder. Roll call, please.
Etcher,
Yes.
Rigler,
Yes.
Mulder,
Yeah.
Murphy,
Yep.
Roberts? Yes.
Thank you very much for that. Moving along, department reports. Are there any oral reports this evening from staff? Not seeing any. Forrest? Thank you, Aaron. Thank you, Barb. David.
Question.
Nothing tonight. Thank you.
Yeah, I just wanted to confirm, we had talked about it a few meetings back, we had invited someone to help with the comp plan. I can't remember if we had a date for that yet, but we keep referencing.
The RFP was sent out. So at the last council meeting, I told council it would be out that Friday. It was out, sent it to 4 firms. I've heard back from all 4 firms. They plan on getting something to us. Their RFPs are due back February 27th. And in March, we'll have a small group that will kind of go through if we want to do any interviews, choose. And the hope is to have this thing approved to start in April. And it will be a 10-month process to complete.
Awesome, thank you.
Thank you.
No, nothing tonight, thanks.
All right, that will conclude our regular business for this evening. We do have a work session planned with one item on it. And that is regarding a 10-foot bike path extension along Highway 69 to connect to the Anthem development. David or Jeff, Mr. Peterson?
Just trying to get some design. There's an approval to hire an engineer to do design for the bike trail along. You kind of see where it's left off there by the medical plaza across to Campus Drive. So be 10 foot, just trying to get that in there so we can get it. We may have to get some easements in there from the property owners to get that in the right place. But
Are you looking to extend in front of the daycare too, where it's 4 foot, or are you just going to
not right
campus?
now, I think to
Okay.
get us to that point, then we'll have to look at that later and just see what we can do. But I just figured you got that connection, somebody's gonna come to it and it's just gonna be the abrupt, at least we'll get them to Campus Drive, so.
Absolutely. No, it
Trying
needs
do
to
is get
happen.
That pieced in there so we can get that designed, get it back and then take it out for bid.
Do you have any feel for the engineering, the design cost and then the install cost?
I got all that stuff that I think I got
Okay.
it today, but I think that's coming later, so.
Okay.
I gave them the 3 proposals for the engineering to put those costs together
Okay.
for us.
Yep.
One was a
So-
design and one was a.
Yeah, it was all.
It was all in there.
Yeah, yeah.
It was all
Get it-
designed.
Get it all prepped up and.
So-
documented.
Wasn't there one yeah, didn't they offer construction service there also?
Yeah, that's on there. I think we're gonna try to do as much as we possibly can. So if we do any of that, we'll probably do it by the hour if we need something, but most of it, between me and Matt, we'll probably take care of most of that. So,
I just did a rough figure of concrete in there.
yeah. Yeah, so.
So just,
Is council supportive of this project, I would presume?
yeah,
Yes. So we'll bring it back at your next meeting for approval of Jeff's selection. Just wanted to make sure you're aware of what we were doing. Didn't want to surprise you with it, but
I'd like to get all the way down,
yeah.
little further north too.
Yeah, like I said, I think we can take a look at that next year and see what we got.
Yeah, connect back up to the corner there.
I think,
That bike path, who would pay for that? Is that something accessible or is that something city would pay for or?
that's a good question. I guess we'll have to take a look at that point in time, see what we can do.
Where in
See where the financing would come.
We discuss how we get there,
Yeah.
how do we pay for that?
Those are one of the things Dave was gonna look at. We're gonna look at is just financing for this short piece too, once we get the design done, the bids come back and how we can finance that as well, so.
So help me, like right now, we're talking about finishing up Sheldalls where there's the big gap in there. That's ain't part of Anthem. That's not.
Yes.
that will be done as part of Anthem. Will go all the way out to Anthem. So if you look, it'll be wherever Anthem ends. So there at the medical plaza, be just taking over to Campus Drive is all we're looking at this.
For this
Okay.
piece, so.
And then you'll have a 10-foot trail then from Campus Drive all the way out to Anthem Drive. And then on the south side of Anthem Drive, that'll be a 10-foot trail that goes all the way up through there.
Does it come back up Main?
Sidewalk. That's a sidewalk.
trail on.
Is it trail on Main?
I
Oh, yeah,
thought there
it
was
is.
too.
Yeah, because we've got I think part of Precision Underground. I think it's 10-foot trail that has to go in there, and you guys waive the sidewalk going east-west until such time as you decided that it needed to go in.
Someday it'd be trail. Where. About a mile outside of town. Okay. Another one that people don't wanna discuss.
Speaking of trails, just a quick update on the Highway 69 North Trail there from where it ends at Flight. That will go to bid here late March. Our staff is going to be removing the trees over the next few weeks. If those trees aren't removed prior to a date late in March, the trees can't go out till fall. It's kind of a habitat for some bat, and they had to come down during the winter months. So visited with Will Weber, who's done the design work at V&K. Visited with Travis. Jeff said that he thought he and his crew could take that down. Provided them the stuff. I think they're going to meet with Travis and kind of just mark things off, and then we'll get those knocked down. But all of the grubbing of the stumps will take place during the construction of the trail. So.
Yeah, I talked to Travis today. So once we get a clear area that needs to be taken out, I worked with Force, and he's gonna come down and see if we can either stake that, see what those grading and construction limits are, so we know exactly what needs to be removed before they get here to hopefully reduce that bid. If the grubbing's in there, but if we can get those trees out of there now, I think it's gonna save us a lot of money. So we get that. We'll just leave the stumps there so they can push those out later. So.
Need somebody to watch you, I'd be glad to come down and watch.
Okay. Keep you.
Didn't need to be.
So. Yeah, anything else on the trail? 69, everything good for now?
Be an exciting trail to finish.
Okay, I just wanted, while I'm up here, I was gonna say, I should have said something, but we did have our meeting last Thursday night. I invited up all the adjacent property owners along North Second Avenue. Everything on Fourth and the Fifth, that came up and to answer their questions and things, concerns they were gonna have for the project come up this summer. I think it went fairly well. I think it went really good, and people were really happy, and we got some good thank you notes for doing that, and I think it's moving along. I've talked to 3 property owners. There's 4 that I'm gonna have to get some kind of easements from and maybe some right of way. I've talked to 3 out of those 4, and that sounds pretty receptive so far. So I got 1 more. I've talked to them. I just got to commit to get them to come out or come to their house to talk to them about it and show them what's going on. So, but that went really well.
Yeah, I appreciate your efforts
I had
on that.
40 some. Like 35, 40 at least, maybe a few more coming in and out, but we got some of them documented their names, and so if we need to contact them, we can. So, but yeah.
Great. No, appreciate that.
So you bet.
All right.
You bet.
You've got enough direction on the sidewalk now. So with that, I'd ask for a motion to adjourn.
Motion.
Motion Roberts, second Murphy, Mulder. All those in favor, please respond to the aye.
Aye.
All those opposed, same sign. Motion carries. Have a great evening.
See if you want it out.
Oh. No, I didn't know who the other couple was here now, but now I do. Last. Yeah. I'm Donna. I didn't start the car.
I agree, and that's just something. Yeah, that's just.
There you go.
Have them out.
You.